The third substep is to communicate our research to the appropriate audience. We start by describing each insight in general terms and also in the context of the problem under investigation. This description is based on published research, on others' work. Then we compare the insights, describing both similarities and differences and how they approach the problem. Finally, we evaluate the insights in terms of their significance, relevance, value, and other criteria. Think of this as your conclusion about the overall value of each insight. This is your opinion about the insights, your interpretation of what you've written in the previous paragraphs of the message. Here are a few things to keep in mind as you draft your messages. 1, be clear about your interdisciplinary approach. Anytime you communicate your work with others, you'll want to be clear about the fact that you used an interdisciplinary approach. 2, know your audience. Do they have existing knowledge about the problem, like scholars who specialize in the area? Or are they relatively unfamiliar with the problem? If so, you'll need to provide more background information than you would for scholars. 3, avoid prioritizing one insight over others. Recall that interdisciplinarians try to avoid disciplinary bias. We don't want to favor one discipline, one insight over the others. Our audience will have fresh eyes, and they'll be able to see this bias if we don't contain it. At the very least, we should explain why we presented information in the way that we did. If we have 5 insights, why did we start with the one that we started with? Even the way you organize a table can say a lot about your preferences. If psychology is your preferred field, for example, you might end up putting psychology at the top of the table. Inevitably, the information at the bottom of the table is going to be read by fewer people because it's at the bottom of the table. Following these tips can help you craft a message that resonates with your audience.